Hello everyone, it's Donna again, and this is Halloween week, so I'm wearing some Halloween colors today. Today's video is going to be about people who are living on Social Security retirement income. Are you? I am, and it is my only source of income, as it is for many people. While it's okay that I can cover my costs and pay my bills every month, it doesn't leave a whole lot of extra income. And so therefore, again, I was very, very inspired by DoDash and also Dash of Faith. I watch both of those channels pretty faithfully each day, especially for giving inspiration, motivation. They're very uplifting and positive, and we all need that. We all need that. It's, our weather's changing in certain parts of the country, and the days are getting shorter, and the weather is changing in that it's becoming more fall-like, which the cooler temperatures, sure, that's great, but like today where I live, it's overcast, and it's like, okay, I don't mind the cooler temperatures, but a little sun today, please. But anyway, so it can be very kind of down a little bit because of the weather and those changes. But as a rule, it is, as I say, the week of Halloween, and so it's kind of normal. So anyway, but my message today is to people who are like myself, who are on Social Security retirement income, not the same as Social Security disability income, but and who have this as their only source of income. So I have, again, I spent 35 years in mortgage banking, and although I wanted to start a YouTube channel a long time ago, I didn't. And the reason I didn't is because at the end of my workday, I was done. I was burnt out. I was exhausted mentally and physically, and I just needed to come home from my long day and prepare, a nice meal, feed the dogs, sit down and relax and prepare myself so I could go do it again the next day. And so anyway, when I retired, I was very happy to retire. But then I also realized that loss of income that I had been earning, and I'm looking at my bank balance and going, oh my stars, well, there's a difference. And so I thought, okay, well, now is the time to start this channel. But again, what do I talk about? Holy smoke. I mean, I've done many things in my life, but what should I talk about? Who wants to listen to me? I don't know. Anyway, so I finally one day, it was in September, early September of this year, 2024, and I was watching a video. It came up in my feed, and I was watching this young lady, and she was talking about that she was a dasher, that she did DoorDash as well as other food delivery services at the same time, and she was working all these hours and putting so many miles on her vehicle. And at one point in time, I had even thought about doing something like that, and then I realized before I even got to where I could begin doing the job, I had to drive at least 20 miles one way to get to where I could actually begin door dashing, etc. Because I live in a rural area outside of a larger city in Eastern Washington. And so I love it out here. It's wonderful, but it's still a relatively small area. And if there are any food deliveries, they're done specifically pretty much by the companies that own the stores. So the grocery store will deliver food within the area. There's a restaurant or two that'll do the same, pizza delivery that'll do the same. So they have their own services. And so I don't believe that they actually do participate in DoorDash or Uber Eats or some of the others. So, and I've never seen in my local grocery store, although it is a chain store, it is a small store, but I've never seen anybody in there picking orders or doing any of those things. So it's still very much, yes, you can order things and pick them up at the store, but it's more so, you know, that they will deliver them. Is possibly a fee for that. I don't know. I've never used that service. But anyway, regardless, it's usually handled by in-store employees, is what I'm saying. So in order for me to be able to participate in any kinds of things like that, again, I'd have to drive, you know, the 21 miles just to get to where I could do that. And so that's going to put extra mileage on my vehicle, about 42 miles, because then I have to come back at the end of the day. And then all the mileage that I'd put on it doing the delivery service. And so would it outweigh in what I could earn? I don't think so. I do know there are some people who do this, and I actually know some people who do this, and they do pretty well. But they're located more in the downtown area, or their area that they work in is in the downtown area, and they live in the city itself, and so they're able to be closer to where they would start. But what got me started or inspired by her is not, of course, just her energy and her work ethic, but it was also the fact that she did a video for people over 50. And yes, I'm over 50, I'm actually over 60, but her video really spoke to me this time. I've watched many videos like this, and none of them have ever really inspired me. I was just like, okay, well, yeah, that's great, you know, works for them, whatever. But her videos, it actually spoke to me. And so I thought, well, now is the time. I need to sit down and really think about what it is I know, what I've been doing all my life. Why do I want to, you know, why do I want to do a video? And what do I want to talk about? And as I've said in a previous video that I did the other day, that yes, there are a lot of things I could talk about. I have many years experience in mortgage banking. I have a diabetic dog. Lots of people who have diabetic animals, unfortunately, they have to put them down because they don't know how, or they don't believe they could learn how to give their dog the insulin injection. I was one of those people at first. I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do that. I'm not a nurse. My daughter is, but I'm not. And I'm not somebody that's really into that. But my little dog was only 6 years old. And when my veterinarian said, well, you know, that's the option. And I said, well, this, being not familiar, completely unfamiliar with the Vetselin and how it works for canines, I said, well, do they not have tablets? Or, and they're, no, it's only liquid and it's only injectable. And I said, well, I don't want to put my little dog down. I love him. And I made a commitment to him when he was given to me as a gift from my daughter, when he was just a little 9-week-old puppy. I committed that I would be with him for his entire life, and I would take care of him for his entire life. And so here I am. 4 years ago, I learned how to give injections, and it was a very quick little course. And so twice a day he has his Vetselin, and he's very well cared for and loved, and he's a spunky, happy little guy. He does have some other things that he's developed, which of course cost additional money. He has every 6 months he has to go in for different exams that are very costly. And so, you know, again, having that full-time working income versus the Social Security retirement income, it prompted me to decide, you know, I need to start a YouTube channel, and I need to continue and be strong and be positive and work toward making my channel grow, helping others. That's my attraction to, that was my attraction to the mortgage business, was I enjoyed helping people, just not all the stress that went with it. And so I'm looking forward to helping others and providing a channel that does that, so that it's going to help all of us grow, give ideas, share ideas, what's working for one person, what are some good tips. And while there are some channels out there that are starting to appear, and you know, unfortunately, there are still many of them that are all about, you know, start a Patreon, start write a book, do a course, sell all of these things, sell merch, etc. And while those are very valuable and viable ways to grow your channel and to grow your income, at this point in time, it's not me. I just want to talk to people and to help people and create a network of people through subscribers who work together. We support each other through inspirational comments and through sharing tips and ideas on what works for this person versus what, gee, I tried that, didn't work for me, but I tried this over here and it did. And so I really am looking forward to building this community. And so that's why I'm here. So if you are someone who is drawing Social Security and retirement income, and this is your only income, you have a lot of life experience. You live your life and have lived your life for all this time, and you have a lot to share. So I would suggest that you start a YouTube channel. I would love it if you came here and subscribed here, made a comment. I'll subscribe back, view some videos, make some comments, make some videos, just start. So in closing, please like, subscribe, share, and again, share with anybody that maybe has a YouTube channel already and they're not getting any traction, or they just kind of have lost interest and they're not really doing anything, but they're thinking about getting restarted again, or anyone who started a new channel. Let's just share ideas and work together and grow our channels and subsequently our income. Thank you and have a nice day.